It's Michelle coming to you with some kitchen inspiration. Today I'm making my favorite dessert. It is called chocolate torte. It was one of my mom's specialties, and it was the recipe that I always asked her to make me for my birthday. I absolutely love this. I decided to make it for New Year's Eve this year. I make it whenever I have a special occasion where I'm not going to have a lot of people, because it makes about 10 pieces, but it's worth every minute of the time you spend on it. And it always impresses everybody. So the first step is to take some wax paper and an 8-inch plate and draw some circles on your wax paper. You need 6 circles. I put two circles on each cookie sheet. If you put a little bit of water on your hands and put it on your cookie sheet, your wax paper will stick to it, and then I won't move around, which is great. Then I make my cookie dough, and it's a light, thin cookie, chocolate cookie, and I spread it out into the circles on the wax paper, and then I bake them for about 10 or 12 minutes. And you want them a little bit crispy, so let them get brown on the edges, because you don't want it to be real soggy. So it's better if they're a little bit crispy. I do use my large Pampered Chef spreader to do that. It's a very effective tool for doing that. And of course, I'm using my Pampered Chef stainless and aluminum cookie sheets, which are fabulous. So spread them out, bake them about that 350 for 10 to 12 minutes until the edges are brown. Let them cool completely. And while they're cooling, I take my Pampered Chef whipped cream maker and I make some fresh whipped cream, and that's really the key to this recipe, is really good fresh whipped cream. I use about a cup of heavy whipping cream, 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and a teaspoon of vanilla. I put them in there. I pump it up and down for about 30 seconds until it's nice and stiff. You want it to be nice, stiff whipped cream. And then when my cookies are, and I make some pudding. I usually use instant chocolate pudding because chocolate pudding, if you want to make your own, that's great too. But I find dark chocolate instant pudding is perfect. And after they're cooled, then I stack them up and I alternate layers between the pudding and the whipped cream. And then you want to decorate the top any way you would like. I sprinkled some powdered sugar on it with my my powdered sugar shaker. And cover it tightly and put it in the fridge. And you want it to be in the fridge for 4 or 5 hours at a minimum before you serve it, so the flavors meld and that your chocolate cookies soak up the pudding and the whipped cream, and they get soft enough so that when you cut it, it's easy to cut and it cuts more like a cake and is not, doesn't crack. It's absolutely delicious. It's a very impressive dessert. Enjoy.